There are a couple things I'm going to talk about here in the overworld. I'll be getting all the guidepost monuments. What those are is, well, actually, they'll be explained later. Right now, I should talk about these. The introduction of EX gems and EX skills. EX gems are treasures that you can find in the world, in the overworld, in treasure chests and in dungeons. Let's go into right now. You equip EX gems of various levels. They give you different abilities. This one, for instance, increases your strength. As you can see, if you go to tough, which increases your defense will go up, but your slash and thrust capabilities will drop down. Taunt will raise the unison attack gauge, which we don't have, so that's utterly useless. And Sharp-Eyed will increase your accuracy, which will increase physical damage on enemies with low evasion. I'm going to pick that because I want the T-type explosion. EX gems also bring out S-type and T-type characters. Genis, we will be making a T-type. I'll explain the difference between S and T-type. And Lloyd, I'll be making a T-type. T-type characters consume more mana than S-type characters as far as their techniques go that they learn. T and S-type techniques vary in many different ways. First off, there are more T-type abilities than there are S-type. S-type abilities are stronger than T-types. However, T-type abilities can produce a longer combo. Here, this guy gives us the guidepost monument. No. Also, with T and S type, depending on what exposure your character is to, whether they're T or S type, they will gain different abilities when they level up. I just like T type better for Lloyd and Genis, and Rain, and Kratos, I guess, but I'm not sure. Anyway, this is long range mode. You get to ride Noish. In long range mode, you move faster. Another great thing about long range mode is when you stop moving, the monsters on the board also stop moving. They can only move when you move. But when you're in normal mode, they can move whenever they want. This allows that they don't get to move as quickly, or you move faster, they don't get to move as fast as you, la 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 la. I just said a redundant statement. New enemies! Ah! These enemies right here, you really want to watch out because they can poison. Now that I've said that, they're probably going to poison me. Stop blocking like a noob. Okay. Stop trying to poison me, too. I do not want to die. Yes! Owned. Alright, we prepared the sandwich. To get long range mode, as you can see, I don't have long range mode. You press X to go into long range mode while on the overworld map. Why is it so hot? Because the Spirit Ifrit makes this place hot and dry. And Lloyd should not sleep in class, or he would know that. But yeah, to get the long range mode, you have to find these things called guidepost monuments. They kind of look like just rock pillars sticking out of the ground. I'll show you what they look like when we get one. I'll be getting one once we're leaving the Triet Desert, which is where we are now. This is the Desert Oasis Triet, which is the main city of this area. There's two things we're going to need to do before we leave here. Well, actually three things. First, look at this wanted poster, which is Lloyd drawing. Kind of looks like Jay Leno there. Next, let's head over to the market and restock on a couple things. Mostly Panacea bottles, if you can afford them. If you can afford holy bottles, I'd get those too. I'll only be getting 10 of them. Get another magic lens. Let me equip Genis for now while I'm remembering. This guy over here, he'll talk to you about customization. What customization is, you exchange items in your inventory for... Yeah, I'm going to use the lightsaber. I've decided no, I will not try and get the Eternal Apprentice title. Hold on. But yeah, you exchange items that you've collected that are specifically meant for customization. To create another item. You also have to pay less for weapons if you make weapons with this ability. The only problem is you have to keep all your weapons because you're going to need weapons that you've used in the past to create new weapons. So be sure to hold onto your weapons and not sell them if you're doing customization. I'm going to buy some produce, which I don't recommend a normal player do on their first run through. I'm doing it because I can. If you can't afford all this, then don't buy it. This is a lot of money for groceries. You better thank me. Why do designs exist? No one really knows. Let's go in here and talk to the fortune teller, who will tell us where Colette is. We'll need to pay our 100 gold. If you don't have 100 gold, then go get it, because you're going to need it. Chosen is heading for the oasis that is said to have been destroyed when Ifrit went out of control. Yes, the chosen companion said so. So you just paid her 100 gold to regurgitate information that Kratos probably said. Either Kratos or Rain. They're the only two with Colette at the moment. So let's head out of the village, and this cutscene will activate. After you've done those two things. Huh. Get him! We'll defeat them. Whoa, I'm an overlimit. Oh, okay. I guess overlimit time to explain. Overlimit. When you're an overlimit, you glow black. Also, you'll be able to tell when you're about to go into overlimit if your character is glowing. It's flashing red. In overlimit, you receive half the amount of damage that you normally would. You also do not stagger. And I believe your attacks are a little bit stronger. They were so pitiful. That design looked really happy. I'm going home with a boy today. I brought Lloyd. Who's that child? His friend, apparently. What should we do with him? The leader only wants Lloyd. I don't see any need to bring in this one along. Understood. What's going to happen to me? Lloyd forced me to come here. I didn't want to. Ah! Alright, alright. As a fellow kinsman, we'll let you go. Now get out of here. Are you sure that's alright? What can a kid do? He can get people to follow him, I guess? I don't know. No issue, followed us. Okay, let's save Lloyd together. Marr! So now we are all alone. If you had someone playing co-op with you in this game, then they can't really do anything right now. We're talking about Lloyd's execution. What? Now for this section right here, what you need to do is oh, what the hell? Shoot the sorcerer's ring at the guard, and he will run away so you can open up the door. If you didn't, you can't stop the game here. It's not saved. You need to do this before you save and quit the game if you're going to stop here. Because the save point is over here. That beast hide is a customization item. So yeah. Now all your equipment is recovered. It automatically equips to you. So there you go. Come over here and we have a required battle. Said it'll only be showing required fights. If we run into the same enemies over and over again, then I'm not going to show it. They got a 3-hit combo on me. Good for you guys. You did good. That was weird. Alright, we repaired the sandwich. Let's run through here. And this activates a cutscene. What is this? Now, unfortunately, this room has a very unappealing mechanic, and they'll explain it right here, so... This room has a special mechanism. You have to electrify them while they're on the blue panels, and then the door will open. Now the way that you change the sorcerer's ring to electric element is that. Oh my god! I missed. I missed that one too. I'll get back to you guys once I've finished this. Just wait for them to move over the blue panels. Okay, there we go. This cutscene will activate once they are on the blue panels. Both of them are, that is, and it's electrocuting, and you got the signal going. The door is open. The door is open to Kingdom Hearts! You want to attack this guy. Definitely. Trust me. Because he drops a memory gem. Memory gems will release sealed... First off, Lloyd says it's tough fighting on his own. Okay, that's about it. Memory gems will release sealed memory circles, which are like really worn off and stuff. This is a place where you can buy items that you need to restock on. Ah! No! Oh, new enemies. Ray bits. They are weak to electricity, so if you have someone with electricity in your party against these kinds of enemies, then you've definitely got a type advantage here. It's just like Pokemon! Let's head in here. This memory circle will normally be sealed, and you use the memory gems that you've collected to unseal them, I guess. Now, if you notice here, this looks rather familiar. First off, what we're gonna do here is do this. And then that will show that we need to move the panel around. First, we're going to get the red marker down. The entrance opens. And when the entrance opens, we can go down here and get Magical Cloth. Magical Cloth is a customization item as well. Now what we're going to want to do is get the green to the top. Let's do that. Okay. Next, let's do this. Yes, that is a GameCube in the center.